Hey, this is Kevin from GravityWiz, and today we're looking at how to fix caching issues on your forms. Now, caching in WordPress is really great. It has a lot of benefits for your queries, for your performance, and for your users. But when you're working with dynamic forms, it can sometimes cause issues. Specifically, if you're using GP inventory, populate anything, and nested forms, all of those use dynamic forms, and sometimes you might find that caching causes problems. Now, we could exclude a page or pages from our cache, but that's not always ideal, and that requires a lot of remembrance and headaches. So let's look at another option. Let's start by looking at a form that we've created with GP inventory, and this form just sells event tickets. We have a video on how to create this form linked below, and you can follow along and you can create this exact form or whatever form you need. So let's go ahead and enter in our form information. So we'll start with username, and we're going to go ahead and select an early bird ticket, and we'll go ahead and we'll sell one of those, and we'll click submit. If we refresh the page, we'll see that the early bird ticket is still what we had before. It didn't decrement to 17 like we were expecting. So let's take a look at how to fix this. Let's go back to our dashboard and let's go to Forms, Spellbook, and we're going to go to the free plugins and we're going to install GF Cache Buster. And let's go ahead and activate that. Now let's look at our documentation for this plugin. So let's go over to the tab, let's scroll down a little bit, and let's go down to the ways we can use it. So there's two ways that you can use this plugin. You can use it with shortcodes or you can use it with Gravity Form blocks. Let's start with the shortcode method. So we'll see that this adds a new parameter called cache buster equals 1. And let's look at how to set that up. So let's go back to our dashboard. Let's go to our forms. We'll select our form. And right here under embed, we're going to go ahead and copy this shortcode. Now let's go back to our page and we'll open this up. And we'll see we have a gravity block here. We're going to delete this for right now. And we're just going to type in shortcode. And we're going to paste that in. So here's our shortcode. Now we need to add our parameter. So let's copy this, go back to our page, and now we're just going to paste that in and save it. Now let's go ahead and preview it. And let's try this out. So let's type in a new name. Let's say we're going to buy 2 premium tickets. We'll submit that, refresh it, and there we go. So if you use the shortcode method, you're done. Everything's already good. Your forms are live. Everything's great. So now let's look at how to do this with Gutenberg. So let's go back to our documentation. And in this case, we are going to be using the Gravity Form block, but we're going to be adding some code to our website. Now you can use anything to add this code. You can use your functions PHP, you can use a code snippets plugin, whatever you want to use. We're using the code snippets plugin that is found within the WordPress repository. So let's copy this code. Let's go back to our page. And the first thing we are going to do is we're going to delete this. And let's go ahead and add our block. So there we go. There's our form. Let's select that. We'll save it. But let's go back to our forms. And we'll just hover over this and we'll see right down there, form ID 2. You can also see it right here, form ID 2. So that's the form ID we need to enter. Let's go back to our snippet, go back to add new, paste that in, and let's just change this to 2. We're going to say cache bustin is the snippet title. So with that set, let's save and activate it. Let's refresh our form. And let's type in a new name. And let's go ahead, I don't know, let's do 3 tickets, right? We'll submit it and refresh it. There we go. We can now see that our early bird tickets have decremented 3. So we are all good there. Now, what if you wanted a more automated solution? Like every time you add a form, you don't have to do this, right? You don't have to create a new snippet for every single one. Well, the good news is you can do that. So you can apply this to all your forms. So all your forms will be cache busted automatically. And to do that, all we need to do is delete the ID. So let's go back to our snippet and we'll see this _2. We're just going to delete that altogether. Now let's save our snippet and let's go ahead and test it. And we'll go ahead and type in some information, refresh the page, and there we go. So now all of our forms will automatically be cache busted. Now let's look at what else this form can do. And the biggest thing is loading animations. So if you have a user that is on a really slow connection or terrible performance, especially such as a 3G connection, what this does is it adds a little loading animation so that the user knows something is supposed to be there. So you'll see these 3 little dots and then the form will load, which is great. So that's it. You're all done. Your forms are cache busted and everyone is happy. we're ready to move on to the next thing. This is Ken from Gravity Wiz. Thank you for watching.